All praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Today we want to go over Isaiah chapter 48, and it says, "Hear ye this, O house of Jacob, which are called by the name of Israel, and are come forth out of the waters of Judah, which swear by the name of the Lord, and make mention of the God of Israel, but not in truth, nor in righteousness. For they call themselves of this holy city, and stay themselves upon the God of Israel. The Lord of hosts is his name." So the Most High say, he's saying we make mention of him, but not in truth, nor in righteousness. You see, because we profane his name. We don't call him by his name. We uh, don't keep none of his words. We don't believe his words in the Bible, but yet we falling after the uh, other idols and things like that. You see, so uh, our God is the God of righteousness and in truth. You know, that's the power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. He's the God of truth and the God of Jacob. You know, he say, "For they call themselves of the holy city, and stayed themselves upon the God of Israel. The Lord of hosts is his name." So the Lord of host means army. So uh, uh, Yahushua is a man of war. See, the Lord is a man of war. You know, he said, "I have declared the former things from the beginning, and they went forth out of my mouth. And I showed them, and they did them suddenly, and they came to pass." You see, so uh, the Most High did miracles in front of the people. You see, and everything he wrote in his book came to prophecy. It came to pass. You know what I mean? It happened. So what's ever written in this book is gonna happen. Because I knew that thou art abstained, and thy neck is an iron sinew, and thy brow brass. I have even from the beginning declared it to thee, before it came to pass. See? So the Most High showed us everything. Everything he wrote down, he showed it to you, and it happened. Uh, he said, "I have declared it from the former things, and from the beginning, and they went forth out of my mouth, and I showed them. I did them suddenly, and they came to pass, because I knew that thou art obstinate, and thy neck is a iron sinew, and thy brow brass. I have even from the beginning declared it to thee, because before it came to pass I showed it to thee, lest thou shouldest say, My idol had done them, and my graven image and my molten image have commanded them." You see? So uh the Most High ain't no other God can or no can do what the Most High do. You know, he has the power over everything. Okay, so he's saying, even he's saying people are saying that even the things that being blessed, the things that they being blessed with, they think that they idols bless them with that, but actually it's the Almighty Most High, Yahushua. You see, it say, "Thou hast heard, see all this, and will not ye declare it? I have showed thee new things from this time, even hidden things, and thou didst not know them. They are created now, and not from the beginning, even before the day when thou heardest them not, that thou shouldest say, Behold, I knew them. Yea, uh, yea, yea, thou heardest not, yea, thou knewest not, yea, from that time that thy ear was not open, for I knew that thou wouldest deal very treacherously, and waste, and was called a transgressor from the womb." You see, so the Most High know all of us before we even knew ourselves. You see, before He put the Spirit in us, He knew who was going to be true to His word. He knew who was going uh who was going forsake His word, and not listen to Him. You see, so the Most High, He's the all knowing of everything. You know, that's why He tell us His thoughts are not our thoughts, or His ways our ways, because He know us before we even knew ourselves. And that's Most High's bad. He's a bad man. You know, who has the power to do that? Nobody but Him. He said, "For my name's sake will I defer my anger, and for my praise will I refrain from thee, that I cut thee up, that I cut thee not off. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction." So the Most High chose you from the beginning. You know, uh, for my own sake, even for my own sake, will I do it. For how should my name be polluted? And I will give my glory unto another. See that? So you're not supposed to give the Most High glory unto another God or anything. You know, all your glory is supposed to be given to the Most High. The same way He glorified His people, we supposed to glorify His name and Him. You know, it say, "Hearken unto me, O Jacob and Israel, my called." See, that's who He chose. Israel. He ain't chose every nation or every people. He say, "I am He. I am the first. I also am the last. My hand also had laid the foundations of the earth, and my right hand had spanned the heavens. When I called unto them, they stand up together." See that? So everything obey the Most High, even the things in the heavens. You know, he say, "All ye assemble yourselves and hear, which among them had declared these things. The Lord Yahushua had loved him. He will do His pleasure on Babylon, and His arm shall be on the Chaldeans." So the Most High want us to get ourselves together, before He bring destruction to Babylon. This is why it's important to be tuned into His word. You see, He trying to save His people before destruction, but a lot of us don't want to listen. We think it's a game and think brothers just don't know what they're talking about. Or brothers just reading just to be reading and saying these things. So only a remnant of His people is going to catch His word and come back to Him and His truth. You see? He say, I have spoken, yea, I have called him, I have brought him, and he shall make his way prosperous. Come ye near unto me, hear ye this. I have not spoken in secret from the beginning, from the time that I was, there I am. And now the Lord Yahweh and His Spirit had sent me. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. I am the Lord thy God, which teacheth thee to profit, which leadeth thee by the way that thou shouldest go. You see, so the Most High direct his people. You see, and he chooses of those he wants to deal with, of his people, of his elect, the ones who's listening to him. You say, O that thou hast hearkened, which means listen to my commandments. Then had thy peace been as a river, and thy righteousness as the waves of the sea. See, thy seed, thy seed, which is the Most High has a seed, also had been as thy sand. You see, so the Most High seed is like the sand of the sea, right? Because his people were scattered into every nation, right? And uh, he said, his he said his seed is like the sand. So when you go to a beach, you can't count every piece of grain of sand at the beach, you know. Uh, so it's the same way with his people. He's saying that his people is like as the sand, meaning many. Uh, it says that seed also had been as the sand, and the offspring as thy bowels, like the gravel thereof. His name should not have been cut off, nor destroyed from before me. Go ye forth of Babylon, flee ye from the Chaldeans with a voice of singing. Declare ye, tell this, utter it, even to the end of the earth. Say ye, the Lord Yahushua have redeemed his servant Jacob. And they thirsted was when he led them through the deserts. He caused the waters to flow out of the rock for them. See that? So even when the children of Israel was even in the wilderness, see the Most High uh, made sure that his people had water to drink. You see, he made the waters flow out of the rocks for his people. He clave the rock also, and the waters gushed out. There is no peace, said the Lord, unto the wicked. You see that? So uh, let's go to let me see, we at 22. Let's go to Isaiah 57 and 21. So he's 57 and 21. Let's see. He said, even there is even no peace for the wicked. But back to the scripture above that, I'm talking about the water. You know, the Most High is very, very loving for his. He have very much love for his people. You know, you see the things, the miracles he do for his people to make sure that they have water, to make sure they had drink when they was in the wilderness, or when he led them through the wilderness. You know, even the Most High know his people are stubborn, hard headed. They don't want to listen. He still have love for them. He still give them a chance to get themselves right, to be next to him on his right side. You know, Most High don't want to have to hurt his people. You know, but he know sometimes it's better for to have certain individuals up in the heavens with him than down here on the earth. You know, so yeah, let's go to damn, what I say, 57 and damn, what else? 17. It says let me see, what was it? 57. It says, for the iniquity of his covenant, for the iniquity of his covetousness, I was I wroth and smote him. I hid me and was wroth, and he went on a frowardly in the way of his heart. I have seen his ways and will heal him. I will lead him also and restore comforts unto him and to his mourners. You see that? So just like I was saying, you know, uh, You know, the most, like I was saying, the Most High have so much love for His people. You know, so He gonna cut off the wicked people for His people. So I just wanted to read that, share, go over that chapter and those few scriptures. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Uh, Hit that notification bell if you haven't. And yeah, I'm gonna come back with the next one, Lord willing. Peace.